Hey guys, well, it's a rainy, cold day in Prosper, and there's your house. They still have not gotten the bricking, the masonry work started yet. It's not unusual. They've got everything staged though. They've got your stone, they've got your brick, they've got the mortar. Over there's the stone. They have got the elements that keep the bricks at a certain distance. So remember, stonework and brickwork is masonry, but your brick is actually called a facade. So a lot of people think that it goes right up against this. It doesn't. There's an air gap in there about that wide, and it's driven by this stuff. And this keeps the bricks at a consistent angle from the house. And the reason is, if you look at it like this, any moisture that gets between the siding and the brick can flow down and it goes out the weep holes. And at the bottom, there's little slits in the brick. They just knock out the mortar. So there's a hole and that water can leave. This is the brick ledge right here. That's where the stone and the masonry will be sitting. And then it makes a smooth facade all the way up. So probably more than you care to know about how they do brick and stonework. All right. So we have not started the drywall yet, obviously. And the insulation is not up yet either. I would have thought the insulation would have been up unless we failed the mechanical rough-out inspection, which I don't think we did. I'll have to get with Marina and figure that out. We're going through the walls. Okay, your drywall is all staged, and that's really great. When they stage the drywall like this, they are getting ready to put it in. They have to come in. So just so you guys know, they have to come in and all of these exterior walls have to be insulated. See those black things? That keeps the insulation and the cellulose insulation that's shredded that goes up there off of the radiant barrier or the decking, and it creates an airflow channel so that the passive airflow, right, hot air rises, so air can be pulled underneath from the eaves up that channel and then up and out the vents, and that keeps convection going on. That keeps a good positive airflow in the attic. It keeps everything dry. And remember, like mold, for example, mold has to have it dark and moist, right, and warm. But when you have lots of good airflow through your attic, it takes the moisture out of it, right? And so that way mold just simply can't grow. And so that's why you want that. It also helps keep everything cooled. Let's see what's going on. Fireplace is in. So right now, sorry, it's really dark today. It's hard to film in there because it's so overcast that there's not a lot of light. So right now, those guys are in there doing some plumbing repairs, some adjustments, and that's got to be done because it's residing in the wall. So that makes me wonder if there weren't a couple of tweaks from the mechanical rough-out inspection or the pre-drywall inspection. Now, we've got to get the insulation in. We've got to get all that tucked up and done, and then the drywall can go in. So what you're going to see is they're going to put in the insulation, then they're going to put up the drywall, and then they will tape and bed the drywall, which is that seam between the two pieces of drywall. They put some seam tape and some finishing compound, and it makes it look like in a room it's just all one smooth, contiguous chunk of drywall. Then they will texture it. We commonly use knockdown texture. They spray it on and they run a trowel knife and it just knocks it down. Sometimes people call it orange peel, but I don't know if that's really the right word for it. And then you'll see them come in and spray paint it. They'll get a good covering on that. And then flooring, depending on what kind of flooring, you may see the tile go in. Your cabinetry, your kitchen cabinets, your cabinetry should go in, and we should start seeing some stuff get knocked out. Other than that, it's we had a bit of a slowdown, and I think it's probably because there was some stuff that had to be adjusted at the mechanical rough out phase. But it is raining on me, and it is cold, and I hope you guys are doing well. Please call me or text me and let me know how y'all are doing, and I will see you out here next week. All right, be well.